guys, this is Aaron here, and we are back playing Direwolf20. Alright, so big things, guys. Since you guys last joined me for an episode of the Direwolf20 server, a lot of stuff has changed, actually. First of all, I did take a week off to go to Las Vegas for a bodybuilding competition. So that's why there was a lack of videos coming out, but we're back and you guys are going to be seeing more videos as usual. So expect Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, and then a couple other things in the works. First of all, quick update on the server. Just been doing some IC2 stuff, just playing with it. I know I said I wasn't going to really get into it, but I wanted to build nano suits and some nano sabers. And I think we just got some more moonstone. Yeah. And aside from that, I got cool things like portal guns and a couple other things. Now, I'm going to go into how I got all this stuff a little bit later. Like this, look at that, check it out. Levitators, finally figured out how to properly do this stuff. So I had to expand it out a little bit because if you guys remember, this room had a little bit different of a setup. So you'd come up here through a little elevator, come in, and then these were arranged a little bit different. And then I kept messing up on how to do this stuff, right? So I went online, did a little bit of research, looked up a couple of tutorials on how to do it properly. It was really boring. Like I haven't found any really good tutorials on how to do this. So I kind of just skimmed through videos trying to figure out the best way to do it. And so far the best layout I found was this layout. It's really intuitive as far as like, if I look up a recipe. So let's just say I want to build something. We're going to build some stuff today. But I just want to show you guys. Okay, so like if I want to build, let's just say I want to do a shovel, right? If you look at the pattern, right, it's super easy. So now you just put one here, put there, on that one, that corner. So that's all the corner pieces, and these are like the in-between pieces. So I'll give you guys an example of what. Let's just actually build that because I kind of want. I'm making all of these tools. I already built that guy and I built that guy. So I just need this, the sword, the pick, and then the earth mover. So we can do the sword. Yeah, sword sounds good. Okay, so let's go grab the sword and I'll keep talking to you guys. So yeah, since I got back, I've actually gotten up to 200, and as of this video, 206 subscribers, which is freaking amazing. Didn't see that one coming at all. So awesome. Thank you guys so much. Means a lot to me, especially since I was just been doing this for fun. And to see a lot of people enjoy my videos and subscribing, the cool comments saying I deserve more views, stuff like that, it's awesome. So thanks again, guys, really appreciate it. And know that I just make these videos for you guys because either way I'm going to be playing this game with my buddies, and I basically decided, hey, I'll just have you guys tag along for the fun, right? So that's the reason why I make these videos. So for everybody that's watching my videos, thank you very much, I appreciate it. We're at 200 subscribers, and I said I was gonna do something special. So I got a couple things I might want to do. I'm not quite sure which ones will work, which ones won't, because I've asked a couple of my friends that are YouTubers as far as like having their subs join them on servers for like a sub special, you know. And I guess it hasn't worked out for some people. It has for others. So I'm not 100% sure. I want to hear some feedback as far as, you know, if I got you guys onto either my Direwolf server, one of my other servers, BiblioCraft, whatever. I could do that, or I could just host a server for myself, and then we could do either mini games or something. So yeah, I just want to hear you guys' feedback as far as joining a server or one of my servers that I play on, because I'm friends with most of the guys on there, so they're all pretty cool as far as, you know, working with me, and they know that I don't have a bajillion subs. So for me, 200 is a pretty good milestone. It just lets me know that you guys are really enjoying the videos. Otherwise you guys wouldn't be subscribing, right? Right. So for the most part, I'm kind of in limbo as far as what I'm gonna do. For sure, I'm gonna put out another little tutorial video because a lot of people really enjoyed the what is that called? The how to dupe items. So since you guys like that, I'm gonna make another one on how to dupe items because there's a couple other ways to do it, and that's gonna be for this server. So I'll show you guys how to do that. And then I got some other tutorials I want to show you guys of stuff that I haven't really seen too many people using. So yeah, expect that one here pretty soon. That one's for sure. I'll make that one for you guys. And then depending on how the server invite goes, yeah, I have to think about it, because I have available spots on 2 servers that people can join. I mean, they can't join now, but if I was to do like a little raffle drawing thing to get somebody on the server, it would have to be somebody mature. Nothing against, you know, age wise, it's just maturity level. So I mean, you can be 35 years old and still be mature and go, you know, just grief people's houses and stuff like that, and that's not cool. So we don't want that. We want people that are actually gonna have fun on the server and, you know, just have a good time. So a lot of different possibilities. I'll keep you guys up to date as far as what I decide to do, because yeah, I definitely think that I need to do something for you guys, because if you guys are supporting me, I want to support you guys. Now, keep in mind, I don't make any money off these videos. I purposely don't monetize anything because not everybody knows what ad blocker is. And I know watching YouTube videos, it can be annoying if you're sitting there watching a video and all of a sudden, bam, you know, freaking advertisement comes up. You got to sit through it and watch it. So I'm not going to monetize my videos until later on, far down the road, possibly. And that would just be to support one of the servers that I have in mind. Now, going into that, I'm thinking about starting up a server once again, because I've had multiple servers, and this was another one of my crazy ideas as far as, oh, let's start up another server. So I just want to make sure I get it all down. And if I do decide to start another server, it's going to be a little bit different than most of the servers that you guys have seen, where people just go on, they try to rush through everything to get to the end, like tools, armor, all that stuff. If I do start a server, it's going to be my way, which is going to be more based on like the group of people playing on the server. So if the people that are playing, they can do whatever they want. They don't have to necessarily live at the same base or work out of the same base. But what I want to do is I just want to get everybody involved. So they'll be like, I guess you could kind of say like quests. Like there'll be like somewhat of a quest to get certain stuff. So they'll be like, I want to say kind of like Agrarian Skies. For those of you that don't know, Agrarian Skies is a map that was built by Jadacat, I think, a few other people. And it basically makes you use all the mods and stuff like that. But what I want to do is I just want to make like a central hub city town where you have to collect. So everybody would have to pitch in like, I don't know, let's just say 1 million buckets of oil, right? Obviously that's a shit ton. So we don't need that much, but just for example purposes, that's kind of what I would want to do. Just everybody pitch in to get certain stuff, and then it unlocks other things. So with the new 1.8 thing, I might wait until then to do this, because what I like about that is it has the little world border where you can actually what's it called, expand the world border and set it a certain distance. So I think that might be cool. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm working on. I'm trying to figure out how I would do it. For right now, just know that I am working on a couple things for you guys. Right now, I'm just going to be putting out the videos, and then as everything comes together, I will keep you guys posted, and we'll get this thing done, right? All right, so let me get back to this, because I want to explain to you guys what I figured out and how this works. Okay, so remember how we had problems with these pipes and stuff? Okay, so what I figured out is, as you break these items down, they go up, right? They condense, and then the stuff that's not in the pipes is stored inside these things. Well, once that, oh shit, okay, so it does that sometimes. That's why I had 3. So once that happens, once it starts pumping it out, what it's gonna do is gonna look for available spots to dump it into. Now I haven't figured out how to get these filtered Essentia tubes to work, but I know that there's a way to only put like instrumentum inside of here, right? And then in here, only have this modus stuff. So like right now this is going to dump into here, but it can't because that's in there, right? So now we have to switch it back out. So swap those two. And it's just a matter of doing that back and forth. So that's modus. We want to put instrument there. That'll dump it. And then you just do this back and forth until you clear out all of this, because you want to make sure all your pipes are clear. I haven't had a problem with it yet, but I have heard that if you let this thing back up, that it causes taint and other bad stuff, which we don't want at all. So, okay, so see how there's 3 and there's only 61 in there? I figured out a way that we can get this into there. And it's actually quite simple. You get a hopper and an Essentia funnel. Now the Essentia funnel, you cannot just simply craft. You have to do the research. It's from Atomic Tinker. So if we go down to Atomic Tinker, I believe it's on this side. Where are you? And right here. So Essentia. So it's, I guess it's kind of a spoiler, but right here, it's pretty simple. You do the research, and once you get it, you just put stone, a little ingot, and you get that guy. And then what this does, excuse me, it will allow you, excuse me. Okay, better. So what this is going to allow you to do is if you shift right click on top of it, it'll place it down on top of the hopper, and then you get the bottle that you want to dump into the other bottle, right? So now this is 64, and this still shows it has stuff in there, but if you just right click, it's going to show up as empty now, right? And then you got to place it back down, and you got to pick it back up in order for it to turn back into a normal jar. Because if not, it'll say an essence jar, but there'll be no essence in it, so it's kind of stupid. It won't stack. Okay, so now that you guys saw how to get the items, I like to label everything, so let's just label everything now, because it makes it a lot easier to keep track of where everything's at. Okay, so we're just gonna label those two guys, grab them up, and then we're just gonna place them down. So I need to figure out a way I'm gonna stack these. For the time being, I'm just keeping them in there, and then I'm starting to stack them on the walls. So yeah. Oh, these wither skulls. I went over to Ice's place. He's not on right now, but I went to Ice's base, and we actually just set up the auto spawner at his base, and we just spawned a bunch of them. And I've been making these crazy tools, right? Like this has 49 attack, so I was just beating them with that senseless, and it was all kinds of fun. Okay, so now back to this, how this is gonna work. Let me put this away real quick. So we will put that away, and then we just need to make sure that we got a couple of things. So we got some more of that, good. We got some more of this, that's good. And then diamonds, we got some diamonds right there. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. So what you want to do when you do this, you just want to make sure that you have all of the stuff that you want. So we got the sword, thaumium sword, great wood, 2 shards, and a diamond, right? So let's just check. Wood, we got 2 shards, 1 right there, 1 right here, and we got a diamond. Okay, so if we check on it, it's in the same pattern, right on the tips. Cool. And then our thaumium sword is right in the middle. Okay, second thing you want to do is these down here. You want to make sure you have all 3 and you have the exact amount you need. You can have more, just not less. No less than 8. So air, modus, and potentia. So let's just check that. All right, so we got 9 air, which is good. Potentia, yeah, we got 54 potentia, which is amazing. And then we got 64 modus. So we are good to go, right? So then we just grab our wand right here, and then we just give that a little whack on the top. Now the first thing it's gonna do, it's gonna start sucking up the essence, which this is the part where it always messed me up because I would just rush it, and I wouldn't double check to make sure that I got all of those essences. So see how it's pulling from the wall? Now it's gonna grab that, and then once it's done with that, it's gonna start pulling from this wall, and it's gonna be done with that, and then they'll start sucking up all these little shards. So it's gonna grab that shard, then it's gonna grab the diamond, and the wood, and then once it's all done with that, bam! So that, my friends, is how you do it properly. Oh yeah, I remember this sword. So this, if you right click it, it lets you levitate. Now keep in mind, if you levitate this high up, it's gonna drop you. And if you don't have some kind of feather falling, or you're not planning, you don't have a plan on how you're gonna get down, you're kind of screwed. So keep that in mind. Now it is taking damage every time you're doing that, so it's wasting your durability. A thing you can do is you can, ooh, man, I was hoping I'd land on here. A thing you can do is you can drop this back down on top of there, right? And then you can enchant that with repair. So let me show you guys what that looks like. So what you're gonna need for this is some Salus Mundus. And you're gonna place that down there, and then you're gonna need an anvil. Anvil. I figured if I'd set it a couple times, it would work. Apparently not. Okay, so I know I brought some up here. I may have used them all, so I probably don't have any more. Okay, so I don't think I have any more. Luckily, I have enough to make them, so let's just go ahead and craft one up real quick. Or yeah, let's craft up 2 just in case, because sometimes your stuff does get destroyed. Oh, I don't think I have enough. Now let's go grab some blocks. Let me go grab some stuff and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm over here crafting these up, right? And I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's pretty faint, but you may be able to hear it. Here, let me turn it up real quick. Hear that? I don't think I showed you guys that last time. Huh? Well, let me just show you guys what we got going on. If you come downstairs, oh, ender pearls. That's always good. And you just come on down here, and then oh, check this out. So, oh, my pouch. Did I forget my pouch? I may have forgotten my. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so now you just grab our wand. Excavation. Alright, so we come down here. Check this out. Monstrosity. Take that in. That's right. Ooh. I like. Okay, so anyways. Yeah, these are all cobble gens. So on the back side of this, let me see if I can get you guys back there. So on the back side of this, we got all kinds of lava, water, and then these transfer nodes are pulling the cobble out. Cobble's getting fed into packagers, packagers into more packagers, and those are getting packaged into packagers, and packaged and packaged. Did you get all that? Okay, good. And what we get is octuple compressed cobblestone. Why? I don't know, but we have one already. So that's, so technically, since that's my second one, I have 84 million, I think. Does that sound right? Yeah, 84 million. So that's a lot of cobble. Now there's really no reason for the octuple compressed cobble in this mod pack, because we don't need to go in there. There's no real reason for it in this mod pack, because you can't use it for anything except saying that you got octuple compressed cobblestone. But aside from that, yeah, apparently the new versions, it allows you to what's it called? Make diamond blocks and bedrockium ingots, which allow you to build some barrels and stuff that are super OP. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so now if you build that and go into here, infusion enchantment, repair, which is what we're trying to do. So we just want to do the basic one. So 10 Fabrico, 10 Ordo, and 10 Precontatia? Sure, that sounds good. All right, so let's just say 10 of each, right? So we need Fabrico, Ordo, and Precontatio. So so we got Ordo, which is good. We got 56. What did we say? Fabrico. Where's Fabrico? Fabrico. Hello, Fabrico. Precontatio, we're good on. Fabrico, yeah, we got it. Okay, cool. So we're good on all 3. So let's just double check we got everything. Repair, which is what we want. Anvil and Salus Mundus, and then 3 of each, or 10 of each. So Salus Mundus, and then we got our anvil in the back. Got our sword in the middle, and then we got all our stuff. All right, so we should be good to go. Let's say we go 2 for 2. Bam. Ow, ow, ow. Oh yeah, a major thing. I forgot. Good thing I had it. See how I'm taking damage a little bit? You also need levels. Whew, good thing, because I would have been screwed. So yeah, make sure you got levels. Once you get the levels, that's the only other thing you need. And then you can place anything inside there. So let's just wait for this thing to get all done up. Alright, so there you go. And so far we are 2 for 2. Alright, so I think we might actually just call it a wrap here, guys. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'm going to be putting out a few videos here, keeping you guys updated on what we're going to do for 200 sub special. And then, yeah, so that's going to do it for this episode, guys. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure you leave it a like. It lets me know that you guys are enjoying the series, and it gives me motivation to keep making these videos for you guys. So that is it for me. I'm Dizzy Aaron, and I am out.